G'day world, Chris Hogan and Andrew Grote coming to you live from Me Media Studio here at Burleigh Heads for episode 83 of Get Fact Up, and today we're talking about
the death of Facebook, the apparent death of Facebook.
The shitstorm that is Facebook at the moment, or that people think is what's happening. And recently, just a few days ago, or a day ago, lost track of time, Zuckerberg sat in a Senate meeting in the US and
nothing happened, basically.
Taught senators how the internet works and how Facebook works.
Yeah, there was some really stupid questions asked to him. Well, basically there was no implication on his part, and all that happened from that is they sort of established that maybe there should be more laws around social media in general.
So I think we need to back up a little bit, first of all, and give people a bit of background. So, let's not talk timeframes, but recently, Facebook was amidst a scandal with a third-party company who they are sharing data with that basically were breaching privacy on that data. There was privacy breaches on that data. What was their name?
Cambridge Analytica.
Great.
And the funny thing about that was technically Facebook didn't actually do anything wrong in that. Like that was at the time entirely part of their privacy policy, the data that they shared, but Cambridge Analytica, they kept the data and then used it afterwards. So for some reason they got off scot-free apart from the CEO stepping down, and Facebook took most of the brunt of that. But that was quite some time ago. That's not a recent thing. It just it popped up again recently after something else.
Yep. So all of a sudden, the user world, the Facebook user world, and also the marketers on Facebook have started sort of jumping up and down and thinking that Facebook's not a safe place to be, and there have been exits. As in companies have pulled pages down, the likes of Tesla and other companies have basically said, how are we going to market anymore? We don't know how to market. One of those things is that when estimating, or creating your advertisements on Facebook, you're currently not able to see how many people you're going to reach.
Oh, yeah, the bid to reach estimator.
Yep.
The funny thing about that is, I would say for the last 2 years, that's been completely unreliable. And not just a little bit unreliable. It's been like, oh yeah, if you spend this much, you'll get this much. And everyone's seen that graph. Even if you're just doing a boost, it'll say, oh, spend a little bit more and you can reach 1,000 people. That's been not just a little bit off. That's been way off for a long time. So
yeah, and for Facebook marketers that have been doing stuff, they know that completely, because what still stands now is, yes, you can't see what you're going to get. It's been off anyway. But we always know what we've gotten. And the data we've said before in previous Get Fact Ups is that accessing that reliable data is not through the likes of the on-page insights and the reporting that is in the back of Facebook, or even third-party tools. It is through the exporting the data into a CSV file, which you can analyze via, an Excel spreadsheet, and that's where you'll find the reliable data on your reach, engagement, video views, etc. So that's where we're at right now. We've seen this, this big, lot of rise in negative talk about, oh no, marketers aren't going to be able to use Facebook. Oh, companies don't trust Facebook. Oh, people don't trust Facebook, so they're shutting down their profiles. So what do we reckon? Do we reckon Facebook's dead?
No, I don't think so. I think the problem is people are just jumping on top of this. You know what they say about empty vessels. So we're getting a lot of emails and stuff that's saying, oh, Facebook's dead. Facebook, all the metrics that we use for Facebook are dead, all that sort of thing. But the thing is, no one's really offered a solution. And for anyone that's saying that, there is no solution at the moment. Like, if you're not going to use Facebook for your social media marketing, what are you going to use? The other big options are Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Instagram, which is Facebook. none of them
YouTube.
can offer you the tools and the reach that Facebook can. So if there's a mass exodus of Facebook, which there isn't, there's a loud and small exodus of Facebook right now, but it's not very much. And if there's no alternatives, not an awful lot's going to change in the long term. This is a bump in the road, if anything.
And for us marketers that are still in the game, still using Facebook to drive heaps of traffic and leads for our clients, by all means, marketers, exit. Go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave more
right.
space for us.
The thing is, when things all tumble down like this, there's obviously going to be some inevitable changes. Like, yes, they're removing certain metrics that they don't want people to be able to use because of changes to data privacy and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that they're useless. It's a level playing field, so everybody's going to receive the same changes. The people that learn the differences and learn how to use these changes the fastest are the ones that are going to profit from this.
Absolutely.
It's about being smart when things change.
So I guess we could almost cut it off and say that Facebook is a super powerful tool to do your marketing. You can do all of the existing marketing that you could do before. And there's just a few less, I guess, speculative insights that you're not going to get, but you're going to get all the great data and access to engagements and insights that you could before. So really, nothing has really changed.
Nothing.
Nothing useful has really changed.
Exactly. To be honest, the things that that everybody is saying, oh, these are going to be removed as a reaction to the controversy. These things, the reach and the other metrics, they were always going to be removed. There's been a notice in Facebook for about a year saying that we're removing these redundant metrics, and everyone knows they've been redundant. Facebook knows they're redundant, but people are still relying on them. If you think that you're going to get 300,000 reach for promoting a video for $10, you're wrong, because if you look at your results, you're not. And that's what you should be tracking. That's what you should be putting in a spreadsheet and comparing, is your results. So it just comes down to everyone should be doing their own due diligence and checking their own results and optimizing their results based on changes they make. Checking your analytics. If you're sending your traffic to a website, then you're getting the actual data there. Like you said, exporting your results, because we know that that's not using data sampling, so you're getting the actual numbers. And just basically doing the hard work. So nothing of significance is changing.
No. That's all we've got time for. If you have questions, by all means ask them. We're here to help, and that's why we produce Get Fact Up. Sometimes it feels like a bit of a one-way conversation, but we encourage the other way, and we'll always go back and back what we've said, but happy to revise episodes with new episodes if there's something of interest or specifically you've inquired about and maybe that we've said hasn't made sense. So we're on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, we're on Insta, we're on memedia.com.au. Subscribe there and you can get us in your inbox every Monday morning. Cheers, Andrew.
Thank you.
Cheers.